afforded me a confidence to be even more courageous in pushing beyond the boundaries of my comfort zone anytime something new begins to feel like something normal. That said, stepping into my calling still leaves me with doubts. I'm human after all. In fact, I had a conversation with my therapist about my ambition to create resources and tools in books and coaching, but that I worried my not altogether self might not be totally equipped for this work. He turned the conversation on its head. Is there a chance that because of the work in progress that you're perfectly qualified to talk to people about taking steps to get whole? He asked. Could your journey of discovery, even as it's messy, be something that permits someone else to take a step forward in their messiness? Yes, sir. I believe these words to be true. And even as I'm still on this journey that you're on, we'll do this imperfect, messy work together. It feels important to set the record straight up front. That's what you're getting here. Someone who knows what it is to face the prospect of swimming into choppy waters. Someone who is nowhere near altogether believing in the mandate to heed the call. Choosing to be brave, even though it's scary and exhilarating and daunting, because it's where true fulfillment lies. So climb aboard. This voyage is a mix of storytelling and frameworks. It's passive reading and active learning prompts. It's the things that worked for me in the hope that you can discover what will work for you. As much as I'll share aspects of my wiring, my faith, my perspective, and my experiences, even as you think, believe, or act in ways that are different from me, my hope is that this work serves as a catalyst to help you find the best ways to cultivate courage in your life. The courage you'll need to become who you were created to be. Let's go. Dave. Introduction. Unmoored. A ship in harbor is safe, but that's not what ships are built for. John A. Shedd. I have this quote tattooed on my right forearm. It is my mantra, a constant reminder that the life I want exists outside of my comfort zone. The only way I can evolve into the person I want to be for myself and for my family, someone who is proud of himself when alone in his thoughts, is by pushing beyond what is easy and familiar. It requires challenging myself every day to journey into unknown waters, even when I am afraid. It demands that I decide to do it scared, and am willing to learn from the mistakes that will inevitably come with new experiences. I'm not good on boats. I've never loved the open water, and I tend to get seasick. It may seem funny that someone who dislikes boats would have a quote about ships tattooed on their arm, or would choose to write a book with a nautical theme. And yet, I've done this in the name of challenging my comfort zone. By nature, I tend to feel most comfortable anchored and close to shore. I prefer the safety of the harbor to the chaos of waves and weather. I know what it is to be stuck, to rationalize being just okay, because it feels safer than putting myself out there and challenging the status quo. We're all victims of a harbor in which we find ourselves anchored. The stories we've been told, the societal constructs in which we live, the fear that governs our willingness to cling to the suffering that we know. It all exists as a framework that constrains how we become. This book, in part, is an attempt to confront the allure of the dock, the appeal of the anchor. I argue that although we're designed as a ship built for the high seas, we often trade off the benefits that come from the choppy waves for the safety of calm waters. Yet the waves lead